How is Mothers of Hind operating and supporting Palestinians given the current situation in Palestine?
So Mothers of Hind was created to support the people of Palestine, particularly in Gaza. Thousands of children have been deprived of their basic need of education, and Mothers of Hind is dedicating its efforts to provide schools and higher education with the support needed for them to be able to carry on with their normal lives as citizens of a society. One of our projects is to create schools. Mothers of Hind's schools, we are opening the first school shortly, is going to be a series of schools where the child is going to be provided not only with education, but also with hot meal, hopefully, with whatever meal that we can provide, also psychosocial support. Our project that is dedicated to provide support to the children, especially those children who had brain injuries. So those children who had brain injuries, they are now being deprived of their basic need of their either health or their psychosocial support needs. So our dedicated teams that are specialists in this area are composing projects for these children that are in Gaza to receive this basic need of their psychosocial support. The higher education project, we named it as Hind. And Hind stands for Mothers of Hind Higher Education Academic Network. We aim for this project to be able to provide the support from academics and experts around the world to support the students who have been quite nearly finishing off their degrees in Gaza, their universities, but are unable to do so because of the high need of having educators to support them. And this new project that we are launching soon aims to support them in this regard.
Why prioritize education at a time of starvation and bombardment?
Education for a Palestinian family is the most important thing for their children. A Palestinian family can go hungry but educate their children. It's a fundamental right of children that's guaranteed by all kinds of human rights laws around the world. And we prioritize education because it's a basic need for a child to grow with their education. And so many organizations are providing food and providing shelter, which is extremely important in Gaza now. But education also is a fundamental right that we are, as Mothers of Hind, are dedicating the right resources to build these schools and provide the higher education as well. The package is not just for education, it's also for the psychosocial support. And we really need to provide those children who experience trauma, experience bombardment, experience the loss of their family members, experienced all kinds of tragic that even adults would feel having traumatic experience about, so let alone children. So those children with brain injuries, they might have difficulties in speech, difficulties in swallowing, difficulties in their own ordinary skills on a daily life. So we are trying to provide them with the support. And the way we do that is either directly providing the families with support or training the professionals in Gaza to be able to provide the service themselves. The other service that we are trying to provide is providing mobile clinics for pregnant women. As you are aware, so many women in Gaza are facing the dire need for this support, for especially the health support if they are pregnant. So many women lost their children because of either the smell of the bombs or the scenes that they see, and we're trying to provide them with the support. It started with a very, very basic support, but we're hoping to build the project even further for the future.
On a final note, how can people support Mothers of Hind?
We're pleading to everyone who is able to support Mothers of Hind to support us in delivering our projects. We're pleading that they can volunteer their time, they can volunteer their expertise for the academic network, for example, they can volunteer their expertise in psychosocial support, they can provide financial means for these projects to get off the ground, and they also can support us in terms of reaching out to their friends on social media. They can share our posts and they can provide us with even if it was any kind of support that we would like to receive, we are pleading for everyone to support us in that regard. Mothers of Hind is about children, it's about women, it's about these innocent lives that are suffering a lot in Gaza. Mothers of Hind was named after Hind Rajab, the 6-year-old child who was killed in Gaza in her car, left for 12 days decaying before anyone could have reached her. Her story shook the world, and we want to take her legacy, representing children who are deprived of everything in Gaza and elsewhere, anywhere else that has received any kind of war zone. And we are dedicated to carry on with this message, and hopefully we will be able to achieve that in the future.